Alright guys, want to welcome you back. We're on part 2 of Kingdom Come Deliverance. These are going to be long videos, I would imagine. The first one was about an hour. Going to try and get as much as I can into these videos for you guys. Last we seen, spoiler alert, his mother and father were slaughtered at the hands of a man. I'm not too sure of his name. So, I'm just tweaking on my sentence there, seeing what's what. So we're going to continue right where we left off, hopefully, where he just escaped. Anyway, go back and watch the first part so you'll know what I'm on about. And then you'll see what I mean. Alright guys, part 2. Alright, we're picking up right where we left off in part 1. It seems. Yeah, we were at the... yeah, I think that's the castle up there. Anyway. Let's make a move. Welcome to the channel, guys. This is part 2. If I didn't let you know earlier. Stamina. Part 1 was good. It's doing fairly well on YouTube. Not what I expected on YouTube, but... what's going on there? Horse riding. Alright, fairly simple. I'm not going to get involved there. Inspect horse. Speed 30. I mean, if I've got time, let's get the fastest. Oh, screw it. What are you doing? Sorry guys, just... there we go. Couldn't find the front. Oh! Double gallop. Let's get out of there. He's still following? Oh, he wants his horse. Yeah, I'll take that one. Oh, I hope he doesn't actually catch me. There we go. Oh. Right, okay, I'm bleeding. And the guys are still on me tail. Oh, jeez. So I don't know what I'm supposed to... oh, there we go. If I push forward, it's faster. I didn't realise that. Let's just keep moving, guys. You've discovered a shrine. They are still behind me. I don't want to turn around. I don't want to slow.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Right, okay. Left along the stream. I'm going to try this way. Run, kids. Or just changing clothes.
Warn the others. They've torched Skalitz.
Yeah, they're still... I don't want to check behind me, guys. As I said, they are still firing arrows. Get off the road, guy. Go hide in the bush.
Run for it.
Get out my way. Alright, guys. I don't know how far this thing is. Just looking at the icons on the bottom there. One's the bleeding one. We know that. But we've been it with the harrow. Harrow? Arrow. Horse's stamina's a bit. Keep going. See, that's what I didn't want to do. Until I learn to control the horse properly. Oh, they got me again. That one was a big one, I think.
Go.
Get out of the way.
I'll kill you all.
Just getting me horse's stamina back up. Alright, keep going. I mean, I'm only following the path. Look at that. I'm gonna kill him. The only thing I can do is follow the path. I mean, I've been obviously pierced with the arrow, and it said that I don't know how to bandage myself up yet. So obviously Hopefully someone's going to do that when I get to where I'm going. I forget the name of the place I'm going. Is this it? Talmberg. Yeah, here we go.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Hat you Hosenkinder!
They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Talmberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, don't talk over cutscenes, guys. Hey, just give us 1 sec. Right, sorry about that, guys. We're back on. So we've got a bed. So food's 3/4. You could do with some rest. Speak to Sir Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I
I
hear
heard
you
about
came
your
from
father.
Skalitz today.
They say he was a swordsman.
It must have been terrible there.
Make horseshoes.
How did it happen?
Don't you start. Oh well.
So I wasn't sure whether that was the conversation or we could trigger one. It was awful.
It was
Yeah.
a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh, no.
I didn't make it inside. Yeah, I don't think he really needs to open up. Oh, saying that, let's try and get this up.
We all ran
Speech.
towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Why is he feeling dizzy or something, or tired? Is that what that is? It keeps going up and down. You know, it keeps going fuzzy. Still got Kinesh's keys. Don't think we need them anytime soon, do we? Player main level. Just want to check through here, quick eyes. Combat. Skill. Drinking skill. I'll put use to that. So it does... Oh yeah, you've got it. I thought it was... What's he doing? Anyway. You lay in kitchens.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
I wonder if we've actually got to do that. Got to undress. Possibly. Let's get something to eat. Eat. Right, where was it? Other way, eat it. I've just got to go through me inventory. Poor quality arrow. Because he kept hold of the one that was stuck in him. Oh, eat. Right. The save your snaps was the one where we could, yeah, just save the game anyway, wasn't it? So he's 3/4 full. Well, we might as well try and get it right away. You know, full, might we? While we're in the kitchen. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm just trying to you know, make sure that I get it all up. Just still learning it. Quite a bit. Oh, so I was reading that wrong as well. It goes the other way. Right, what else have we got? Try something different. Wine. Yeah, we'll have some wine. Get our drinking up. An apple for dessert. Alright. So, some wine. How'd you eat wine? That's a good one. Health, energy. So what's changing there? Nourishments, alright. So that's... he's drunk. What's the pig?
Oh, damn, I'm tired. Oh.
You've eaten too much, you will get hungry from... Giving you bonus to speech, charisma and... Yeah, just don't overdo it.
Hey.
Alright, can we speak to this lady?
What is it?
Cook item, deal with fire. Alright, let's go find this bed. We're eating too much, so... I mean, we're still learning, aren't we? Talk to the cook. Where can I sleep?
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
Evans, are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you.
Where can I buy
If
something?
I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
I hear you came from Skalitz today.
I'd like to buy something from you.
What's the difference
course,
between
lad.
trade and let's talk trade? Right. Let's see what we can sell. Let's see what he's got. Armor, food, quest items, nothing. Your wealth 2.5. Alright. So he's going to... Is that the pretzel looking sign? Is that the kitchens, is it? What's the rescue doing all the way over there? Oh, baker. Activity giver. Alright, well, we're going to get some sleep first, guys. I just want to try and experience as much of this game as I can. Whether I choose to include every side mission or whatnot, I don't know yet. I'm going to see how it gets on, because I tried that with Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm still recording that, actually, still playing it. Yeah, sleep. And it was just taking too long, the videos, and I'll end up with about 30 parts. Have we not got a does not tell us what time it is? Which... Well, that's not easy to control. Right, okay. Yeah, go on. 8 hours. That's what they recommend. So I'm told that, I mean, the game's in real time. Like a lot of quest givers and that, they're only there maybe at certain times, or they'll only be there for a certain amount of time. I don't know. It's definitely not said anything about that so far. Alright.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Yeah, it's probably better that they know.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
So that's still only on 2, the speech. I forget what the titles of the other ones are. Oh, Lady Stephanie. That's her name.
I met my friends right next to the Skalitz alehouse.
Didn't realise I was on a timer.
When we heard Deutsch praising Sigismund, our blood boiled. My mates decided to teach that fool to mind his tongue. So, thanks to us, Deutsch had to scrape horse shit off his newly whitewashed house.
How foul.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
So Radzig came to look at the sword.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I saw smoke on the huge horde. Let's just try and get speech
I
up.
saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
I saw them kill my girl, Bianca. They killed my father and mother.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought.
That glitched.
And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
I need a horse.
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
I mean, I can see that's going to affect us later on in it. No, we'll tell the truth.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but... Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
You lands women in the Middle Ages.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I finally get some sleep now.
Move it, people! Come on,
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Right, go to the battlements via the gateway stairs, okay. Take the torch from the table. It's easy to miss these objectives. If you need in the light at night, use your torch by holding this one. If you want to keep your left hand free, for example, to use the shield, it's better to drink Nighthawk potion for better vision. Oh, so there is potions. This looks very good. Very good at night. So what, we're taking this stairwell, which is... am I going up? Yeah, I'm thinking so. See if we can talk to any of these guards.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz, and now he's come to take Talmberg.
I kind of figured that's what it was anyway.
Talmberg's a strong castle, though.
So see if there's anything
Good health to you.
anything different that can be said. No, what's going on? We know. This torch is good. Doesn't go out in the rain. There's the guy.
Hey, watch it. I'll remember you.
Oh. So robot.
What's
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Could be in for a big battle.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't be a troublemaker right there now!
The Battle of Nicopolis. So just before we talk to him, I'm not
tonight
sure
we'll have
why.
triple patrols.
Hang on.
Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
And no one answered. Yeah, guys, just before I speak to him, I don't get why those two,
I need to have a word with you.
they couldn't just join up. Because they reckon this guy's going to attack the place anyway. Alright.
What is it?
Can I be help?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Right, so we're on watch. Keep watch with the battlements. Just let me check what the Talmberg. So what's right? Okay. I do like these maps. They're good. Unexplored place. Unexplored. Unexplored. What was that one? That was the baker. Activity giver. Well, whether we miss that opportunity or not, I don't want to too much leave the castle yet. Keep watching the battlements. Where? Alright. Just gonna keep running around, see if I can figure out what we're doing. I mean, I can't see nothing there. Let's talk to this guy.
God be with you.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
Wandering around like a stray sheep.
Glitching.
Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
If you have to wait for something, you can skip time. Just watch out though. Tiredness and hunger grow even during skip time. Yeah, so it's in real time. So wait until morning. So what time is it? Is there a way to... Oh, wrong one. That's the map. So we check, is there a way to tell the time, or... I know, obviously, yeah, it says morning. So, they're going by the lights. Alright. Waiting 8 hours. So I guess we don't need that torch no more, do we? See if we can get a better view. It's all very enclosed, isn't it? Go to the battlements on... I missed that one. What did that say? Sides, done. So guys, just till oh yeah, we're up. We're going up there. Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey. What's an Outer Bailey? Alright. Can we get down? You're in a private area. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of there before I get in trouble. Oh, this is that same room from before. Right, so this gate was locked before to the left. So now it's open. Alright. So we just took the shortcut. Oh dear.
Sweet Jesus. We're going to the blood Skalitz.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I wasn't sure there.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Right, okay, so we learnt about him. I'm not going to go through all the index and stuff like that. Bury your loved ones in Skalitz. Talk to Sir Robard and get a horse. Alright.
My respects to you.
Why did he raid Skalitz?
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst, and that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I don't know.
Because it's a fertile place with full granaries that could feed Sigismund's troops?
That's not it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Alright, so
Robot,
we need to get
I
back
need
home.
to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Yeah, bury his parents.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Fail.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Alright. You learn jobs of Merivia, so can we not go back? Not go home? I mean, that was the quest. Yeah, still bury your loved ones. So get a horse. So we're gonna go like AWOL, maybe? See if we can find our way out this castle. How high are we? Too high to jump, I think. I couldn't get over that anyway. Can I get a horse?
What the hell?
Mountain steal. Yeah, you see, I don't want to steal. Right, okay. Which way did we come in? Alright guys, as soon as I find the way out and a horse, I'll be back. Right guys, so when I went out the castle, I just, it was that bridge. I just jumped over. Simple enough. But we need a horse. Oh, do we need to stay away? I didn't think.
Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
Yeah, we'll try the
If
speech
I don't
again.
bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here, on the double.
Still need the horse.
Kurva!
Yeah guys, as soon as I find the horse. Right, so anyway guys, I just kept getting caught by the guards. So, yeah, I'm going to finish this part there anyway. It's gone on long enough, I think. Yeah, part 3, I'm going to start as soon as I figure out. I mean, because I could get out the castle, I just jumped down. But the guards are everywhere looking for me. So, I think there's a couple of side quests there as well. So, there must be something there. You know, it's got to be somewhere the horse. I don't want to steal the horse. First of all, I don't even know which way to go. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Talmberg Daddy-O. Hope you enjoyed it. A lot of cutscenes in this one. So anyway, yeah, please join me in part 3, guys. This has been Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Hey! What the hell?